ask the your responses, and then you'll have a 30 minutes to respond after that. Thank you.
I'd appreciate not to use any of my time to just point out, while you are voicing your opinion on respect, two of you were sitting having a conversation that I could hear whilst the previous speaking was talking. So if we could have a level playing field in terms of not two-tier systeming and expressing respect both ways, that would be much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was not very much.
No heckling, please. Thank you. Good evening. On the 6th of June, I asked the committee to scrutinise why the Environmental Sustainability Panel are continuing with environmentally harmful plans. Why is Council ignoring documented safety concerns? Shipping companies are starting to ban EVs because of the fires that can't be put out. UK companies have banned their use on trains and buses. Will Council confirm that serious fire safety concerns are not valid? Has Essex Fire Service been consulted by Council, as suggested by Councillor Lee Scoulis, with regard to management of toxic runoff from the EV fires? Please identify explicitly which Council officer will be accountable for compromising public safety. We've highlighted these dangers. If you choose to continue acting negligently, liability rests with Council, or also privately as individuals. Why should taxpayers foot the bill? We have requested a public forum and do so here again. Council must evidence their climate data and their claim of a man-made climate emergency. Most people don't know the full extent of the net zero plans. Few have read the Absolute Zero and IPCC reports and are blissfully ignorant of how much our lives will radically change if recommendations go ahead. A few examples from these reports. By 2030, UK airports close, except Heathrow, Edinburgh and Belfast, which close by 2050. By 2030, 50% less lamb and beef production. Had you noticed we're being conditioned to eat insects? Fossil fuels completely phased out by 2050, but don't worry, you'll have a rather generous 3-item clothing allowance per year. And so it goes on. France has already banned internal flights where rail alternatives exist. If you expect the public to willingly go along with losing our entire way of life, our livelihoods and our freedom, then you absolutely must conclusively prove it's necessary. Anything else is insane. Not just cherry-picked data the IPCC put out, full chart data showing everything, including the inconvenient ice core sample data which shows CO2 levels over 5 times greater than they are now, with much higher global temperatures with no detriment to the planet. This is referred to as a dissenting opinion. I'm not a climate change denier. I can conclusively confirm from the empirical data that climate change does exist. I'm pretty sure I was taught that at school. The onus is on Council to prove that these effects are man-made. Phasing out petrol and diesel will restrict the people's freedom to travel. Can Council confirm the constitutional basis by which either they or central government may act in any of these respects? It seems that the servant seeks to control the master. Can you evidence that Council may? Thank you.